So I just wanted to share something with y'all. Something that's happened a couple times to me with members in the PBS. And it's one of the reasons I love PBS. I host a hog hunt every year and have anywhere from 10 to 15 guys come down and hog hunt. And we have a good time. And some young guys, some older guys. And there's one fella that's been coming for the last few years. And real soft-spoken, doesn't say much. I've known him for a few years. And I knew he had been successful for traditional bow and that he was a good hunter. But he's never bragged to me and said, I did this, or I accomplished this, or I killed this. And today we were talking, and I finally got it out of him. And he told me he's got a photo album. Obviously, he's older, before the good old days before Facebook and Instagram and all that. He just got a plain old simple photo album with printed out photos of just memories. And I asked him if he'd bring it, and he broke it out, and it blew my mind. It's typically what you get from an experienced bow hunter in the PBS. I'm 30 years old. I've been hunting consistently for 15 of those years, 17 or 18 of those years. And after looking through this photo album, I don't know if I know a more successful bow hunter than Mr. John Nash. And I had no idea until I went through this photo album. I'm talking over 20 public land elk, all with the recurve. Moose, black bear, countless amounts of coyote, deer, turkey, all with the bear recurve. And out of these years I've known him, he's never one time bragged about any of it. And it just reminded me that's how it should be. That we should just be humble, and if somebody asks, we can share our adventures, our memories. But we're all blessed by the Lord to be out here, and all the opportunities we have are given by Him. And I appreciate Mr. Nash's humility. But y'all take a look at these photos, and it just blew my mind. It's pretty incredible.
So I get in my stand, and it starts about 8 o'clock. It starts snowing, and it gets
There was
harder.
no snow on the ground at all?
No, there wasn't no snow.
Yeah.
And man, the wind's coming out north. It's blowing right in my face. The trail's in front of me, and it's blowing so hard I can't see. So I get down. I'm going to go hunt on the ground. I go down over the hill and into a valley to hunt. I'm walking along. Here's 2 fresh coyote tracks. Oh, man, they got to be fresh. It's still snowing.
Yeah.
So I get on them and start following. I don't go from here to that gate, and I catch up to them. And they're sitting by a ditch there. They're going to go in this ditch hunting rabbits, you know, and they're messing around. Pretty soon the one coyote, he goes into the ditch, and the other one goes up the ditch. So I slip up there, and I get where they were standing, and I'm trying to decide which one. I'm looking for the one in the ditch, but I don't see him anywhere. And I look up, and all of a sudden, here comes the one back at me. And it's coming at me, and I'm knocking an arrow, and it's coming right at me, and I get down on my knees, and he walks right up beside me about 15 yards and stops and looks over and sees me. So I got this camo on, you know.
Yeah.
You can't figure out what am I, you know?
Yeah.
He's looking at me, and pretty soon he just turns his head like he's gonna leave, and I shot him right here.
Oh.
And he just run over there, and I seen him go down,
yelp?
you know? Yeah. Well, when he yelped, the other coyote come running back.
Oh.
But he was on the other side of the ditch. And I'm standing there like this. The other coyote's dead over here, and this one's running down the ditch going behind me. And I knocked an arrow, and I swung around like this, and I shot him on the run going that way.
Pinned him.
And I drilled him perfect.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that something? I'm honored to call him a friend. He's a good man and a good example for us modern hunters that a lot of times get things backwards and don't do things for the right reason. Anyway, I'm headed out now. We're still on this hunt. I'm gonna try to go get a pig.